Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul. So it's been a while since I've posted a video, and I have gathered some books that I have bought over the past few months, and I do have a huge book outlet order that I want to do another book haul for because they had that big sale recently and I kind of went a little bit crazy. So I have a lot of books from that sale that I also want to post a video on later, but for now I just want to post an update on some of the books that I've purchased aside from the book outlet order. First thing to get out of the way is that I did chop off my hair and I really like it. It's much different and I've had the same hairstyle for God knows how long, so I thought it was time for a change, and it's very manageable and I like it a lot. So with that being said, I also wanted to let you guys know that I have been selling a lot of my books on my Instagram shop, so there will be a link in the description below for that if you want to check it out. Because I've got way too many books, and some books have been sitting on my shelves for like 7 years or something and I never read them, so I figured I needed to pass them on to someone who would read them. So if you want to check that out, again, link in the description. And I know it doesn't really make sense. I'm selling books and then I bought more books, but the life of a reader, that's the only way I know how to explain it. So let's dive into the books that I've purchased recently. The first book that I got is like a self-help kind of thing, and it's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a, you know, I don't swear that much, so I'm just gonna leave this here for you. And it says a counterintuitive approach to living a good life, and it's a New York Times bestseller. It's very small. I don't think it would take me long to get through this book, but I was very intrigued by this when I first saw it, so I decided to give it a shot. The next book is a new book by Neil Gaiman that I had no idea was coming out until I saw it in the stores, and that is Norse mythology. I don't really know if there's like a good plot to this, but it's Neil Gaiman, so I bought it. I don't really care. I'll buy anything that Neil Gaiman writes, so there you go. I don't think that I've put this book in a haul, but I might have, and if I did, sorry. The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid, and I don't know what this is about really, but there have been a lot of good things that I've heard from other booktubers, so I decided to get it and see if I like it, and I think that I will. I think it has to do with like robots or something. I mean, that's what it looks like, so Then I got Crystal Storm by Morgan Rhodes. This is the 5th book in the Fallen Kingdom series, and I really need to reread books 1, 2, and 3, I think. And I think I've said this before, because it's been a while since I've read them, but I remember really liking them, and I want to get all of them in hardback, so decided to get this when it came out. And it has a really good model on the cover of that. Can you guys see that? It won't focus, but he's pretty good looking. Next book that I got is Nemesis by Anna Banks. Again, something that I don't know too much about, but I was intrigued because the cover is freaking awesome, and I like Anna Banks. I mean, I haven't really read a lot by her, but, and there's a blurb by Marissa Meyer, so I'll probably like it. Then I got Against All Silence by E.C. Myers, and this is the sequel to The Silence of Six. If you haven't read The Silence of Six, I definitely recommend it. It's one of my favorite books, and I can't wait to read this. I didn't even know that there was going to be a sequel to it, and I saw it in the bookstore and about freaked out, so I'm really excited to have this. Next is Furthermore by Tahira Mafi, and I read Unravel Me. Is it Shatter Me? Unravel Me. Whichever one's the first one. I read it, I liked it, but I didn't finish the series, and then I saw that she was coming out with this, and I think it's a middle grade, and it's gorgeous, so I'm gonna try it, see how I like it. Next book I got was in the Owl Crate for March, and that is Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. And I'm not like obsessed or very much attracted to the idea of pirate books, but I think I'll give it a shot. It's pretty short and it sounds alright, and maybe this will give me a new take on pirate stories because I'm not really that into them, and hopefully this one will kind of remedy that. Next one is Holding Up the Universe by Jennifer Donnelly. I've read other books by Jennifer Donnelly and I really like them, so I wanted to try this, and it sounds good, and I think it's a contemporary, and it's blurred by Jay Asher, who wrote 13 Reasons Why, so yeah, I'm gonna try this, see how I like it. That's pretty much the case with all of these, but moving on. Another book with a curse word in the title, but it's called F Feelings, and it says One Shrink's Practical Advice for Managing All Life's Impossible Problems. This book jumped out at me because it's bright yellow, and also it doesn't have a dust jacket, and I like that it's just this is it. This is what you get. And I read the first few pages of it in the bookstore and I really liked it. So this should be an interesting read. Next one I got is Three Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake, the author who wrote Anna Dressed in Blood. And I really liked that book back in the day. It's been a long time since I've read it, but I saw that is it a boy or girl? I saw that she came out with this new book and I wanted to give it a shot. It seems a bit different from her other books, but I'm gonna give it a shot, see if I like it. And I liked the other books by her, so I have high hopes. Next one that I got is The Beauty and the Beast, lavishly illustrated, not just illustrated, with interactive elements. And it does have like pull out thingies and like stuff you can mess around with, which is pretty cool. And I do plan on reading this soon, and if you guys haven't seen Beauty and the Beast in theater, I would suggest that you do. It's really good. I have another pirate book. I think it's a pirate book, something kind of like a pirate book. It deals with ships. It's called The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi Healing. I don't know a lot about this. I saw it at the bookstore and I read a little bit of it, and the lady at the register said that she read it and it was really good. So I'm kind of intrigued, and it was not very pricey, so we'll see how I like this one. I really like the cover of this book. Next one is A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab, which is the third book in the Shades of Magic series, I think. And I haven't read any of them. I don't think I've read any of them, and I have all 3 books. I don't know if this is gonna go past 3 books, but I love V.E. Schwab. And I read, what was that book that I read? There was another series that she did that I read and I really liked. The Archived? There might have been another one too, but I really like her. She's an excellent writer, so I decided to get this because I have the first 2 in hardcover and I would like to have the collection match, so there you go. Then I got bookmark, Milk and Honey by this author. I don't know how to say her name. This is so good. I mean, I know this is not a review video, but this is so good. It's just a poetry book. I really enjoyed it, and yes, I'm gonna keep this in my collection because I really like it. I think it's something that I'll reflect on several times because it's that good. And the last book that I got is The Burning World by Isaac Marion. Marion? Someone tell me. I read Warm Bodies, and then I read the other book that he has, The Burning World. Hello. Very good. And I decided to pick up this one, which is the sequel, I think. And The Burning World was like a novella? I think it was a novella. So I picked this one up, and I picked up that other one. I don't know where it is at this point, but I really love the Warm Bodies series, trilogy, whatever this is, and I wanted to pick this up, and hopefully I will like this as well, and I have a feeling that I will. So those are all of the books that I have purchased recently, aside from my book outlet huge ginormous haul that I'm gonna do later. So you guys will see that sometime in the near future. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what your thoughts were on them. And again, like I've said like 3 times, I will link my shop down below. If you're interested, definitely check it out. Free shipping. Why am I telling you? It's on the shop thing, so just go look. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.